Welcome to the Dragon Ball Super Review, the
Super.
anime review. Yay! Um, I'm bringing to you a special guest, one of my closest friends, one of the best friends I know today of all time, Heathen.
Yay! I'm with one of my best friends of all time, Dion.
And we're ready to get there, ready to rumble. I'm gonna stop. Okay, enough with the cringe. Enough with the cringe intros. First of all, let me discuss my first parts of this. One of my first on the list, well, at least one of my first things is being there during the hype and overall influence from the Dragon Ball Super show. Now,
Oh yeah.
man, like when it first premiered, not when it first premiered, but like when it got to like the final arc of like the the Tournament of Power, like the Goku, Frieza, Android 17 team up, it was insane. Like,
Yeah.
and the thing is, I don't really compare Dragon Ball that much to like other anime where I understand, like, as a fan base, we are toxic. Trust me, I know. the Goku.
We
better,
got issues.
Goku better, and yeah. Trust me, I've been there. I'm not even that old. I've been there.
Right.
But it's just like being around that time. I don't know if anyone else seen this or you seen anything, but there was times where, well, not there was times, but around that time, it was around 2018 of March, right when it ended. Well, at least for Japanese. It was like people across the world. It was like just like huge screens across the world. Like the whole world was watching it. It was like it's
Yeah.
nothing like you've never seen in anime before. It's like you got all these people crowded up outside watching the like. It was insane.
Yeah.
And it was crazy. And I remember, like, I think my main memory is just like when Goku and Frieza in like 17 is like pushing Jiren out the ring, and I'm just like screaming at my TV, like I'm in the room by myself, just screaming at the TV. I was like, yo. I was like, this is insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the influence. I mean, despite Dragon Ball Super not being like, I'm not expecting the series to be perfect, but it does have issues that we're gonna get into. But like, despite the issues it has, like it's really still impactful, whether you talk about the anime or the manga.
Yeah.
Um, so other thing I want to talk about is the characters and the arcs. Now, I know people like to like dump on Goku for this arc. Well, not the arc, but just the series overall, because it took a toll, mainly because they kind of wrote him like to be like dumber or more stuttering words, more comic relief. And
Right.
even though I did not like that, it still somewhat worked in some instances. And his battle IQ was like still there, so I wouldn't say it was like fully gone. Um, I do wish there was like more Earth moments. Like I understand we was getting to the point where
Yes.
we was getting to the point where there was like, oh, we got gods, other universes, but like it really took other characters just like did not matter. And um and then you have also Vegeta, who is probably the best character in Dragon Ball Super anime.
Yeah.
Everyone just loved him. Um Also, like this arc, Gohan, I mean, things ain't been right since the Cell arc, but I mean, hey, he was pulling in though. He even
Yes.
surprisingly he faces Kefla in a tie in the manga. I don't know if you know that, but in
I
the manga,
did.
yeah, in the manga he ends up tying with Kefla. I was like, oh, like I mean, kind of didn't. Maybe it didn't make a little sense, but I mean, the potential
I think
Gohan
it.
has.
Yeah. I think it makes sense in the context of like everyone's fighting for their universe, and you don't. The one thing that kind of gives these, because I believe the Kefla universe is more peaceful. One of the things that lends credence to their own power is Universe 7 is ours, right?
Hmm.
Yeah, Universe 7 doesn't know how long everybody stacks up to them. So like that kind of enhances, Goku didn't know what he should be preparing. And also Kefla, isn't that the one that's fused Broly girl, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
crazy
sorry, but a
strong.
Broly girl, no matter how traumatized she is gonna stand, against Goku. It's fucking Broly.
There was even no, actually, I'm gonna wait to get into that. But
Okay.
um, other characters like, oh my god, Bulma. Bulma was actually good. Bulma is more
Mhm.
comic relief around this time. As she always was,
Right.
but it was kind of increased a bit more to the point where it kind of got like
Mhm.
a little funny, more funny, but also kind of like weird, like wishing to
Yeah.
look a little bit younger. I was like, what was up with that? Um,
I
and then
find there's a lot in Super. Basically, a lot of character growth that happened in Dragon Ball Z was kind of reverted because near the end of Dragon Ball Z, it got so far from the original vibe of Dragon Ball. But at that point, it was already too late. So now we're in this weird contradiction where we've got Dragon Ball Z versions of the same characters and their Dragon Ball versions who are 10, 20 years plus younger, and we're mashing them together. So, you have people like me who are like, oh, crap, it's Dragon Ball again. And then you have people like you who are like, yes, but we kind of have a continuing story going on here.
yeah, and my thing is, and that's actually on the list that I have here for prepared for this video. The continuity problems. Oh boy, I'm gonna get to that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, first I'm gonna
Yeah.
talk about the arcs first. That's how we can get more better with the characters.
Yeah.
So skipping the first two. The
Do
first
you
two,
mind if I involve myself or interrupt you real quick?
yeah, you could. But basically, we're just gonna like go back and forth, like
Yeah.
see our opinions and stuff. Not
Sure, sure.
keep it subtle.
So
Um,
for the ending of Super in 2017, what a lot of people don't know is the Japanese voice actress for Bulma passed away. And
oh
so that's why
yeah,
we don't have Super anime right now. We're going to get it back eventually. But basically, if a voice actor dies in Japan, it's over. It's over for that property.
yeah,
You can only
it's
hope
really
and
tough,
pray.
and
So,
that's one of the main characters too. So it's a huge
exactly.
staple. Wait, so who voiced her in the Broly movie and the superhero movie?
That's a great question. Let me look that up.
Because if that's the case, then I understand that can like set back things a little bit, but
Yes.
I feel like yeah, that can set things back up a little bit, but I feel like they can maybe it's hard to move on from that, but I think they can maybe like move just like a little forward.
Yeah, that's
Um,
the thing is they're supposed to have like a mourning period, but some of these anime never end their mourning period.
yeah, it's alright. I was around that time too. It was like really rough. I was like, oh no.
Mhm.
And I think like her last recording line was, I think I remember it was when Vegeta was on the edge. Like he was out of all his
Yeah.
energy. He was fighting Jiren and then he got knocked out for a bit and then he imagined like um Bulma was basically telling him like just to get up, like you can't like give up now. Like
Oh.
the good old Bulma, good old Bulma character
Oh.
encouraging. I think that was her last line. And that was like really good. It was like, trust me, like I feel like these moments really impact people based on like what time they came around. Cause like we was reaching the end, and then like we all of a sudden get news about her passing away, and then we're just like, what? It
Mhm.
just shook you. Like, oh my god, like this anime is not even like no, everything's not really complete. And to be honest, Dragon Ball is never gonna be
Mm.
complete. Let's be honest. Um, yeah, yeah, it was just rough. Um, but
Mhm.
that's also I'm gonna get to because I know people are like dying to see Dragon Ball Super come back, and I'm one of those.
Right.
But I'm patient with it. Like I'm very patient with it. Like trust me, I want it
Mhm.
good and fresh, not like
Right.
you push it out like. Uh, so yeah.
So
Um.
you're gonna love this. The new Bulma voice actress is the voice actress for Reizo Unohana from Bleach.
Oh, really?
Like, that's so cool.
Now my love for Retsu Unohana comes very deep. Like. It's not
Mm-hmm.
it's not in a simp like type of way, but it's more like a she was very powerful too. So yeah,
She was, and she's super simpable.
yeah. Um, that's anime waifu right there. But
Mm-hmm.
we'll say that for another day. But look, I do love her though. I really wish she had like more fights. So like
Mm.
you had to give us the Bankai at that moment. Like could have just took out some Quincy's or something. I don't know.
Just a couple minutes.
Um. So the first arc is basically like the Beerus arc. The Dragon Ball Super was actually famous
Mm-hmm.
for actually the dog anime, like not the dog anime. I'm
Yeah.
trying to say this without cussing, but like the poo poo animation. At the beginning of Super during that Beerus arc, and
Mm-hmm.
it was rough.
Right.
Um, yeah, so we can just skip those first two arcs. They're basically just like the Battle of Gods and Resurrection F movie, so it's not that
Mm-hmm.
different. Um,
Yeah, it's basically an upgraded version of the movie, so uh,
I wouldn't
you're
say
pretty much
upgraded.
not missing out from one or the other. I apologize. There was additional details to fill things in. Is that better?
Yeah, it's better. It's better in addition wise, but one thing is really just
Yes.
holding back is just the animation. That's it. Like everything else is honestly good. Like
Valid.
basically, I'm still salty about Vegeta not getting to kill Frieza, but oh my god, like
So,
you know how they hate Vegeta so much. That's
I
literally one of the
just learned
reasons.
that. I just learned he actually hates Vegeta, which
You just learned
I
that?
almost.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
I
knew that since like
just
high
learned.
school or middle school. I was like,
Right.
what?
Isn't that crazy that I just found out?
No wonder he takes so many L's. I mean, he's
Yeah,
my favorite
right.
character, but he takes so many. Let him win.
Let the man win.
Man. Yeah, so there's no secret that Toriyama did hate Vegeta. Hopefully,
So crazy.
hopefully the new person who takes over Dragon Ball, which is Toyotaro, doesn't hate
Hmm.
Vegeta and can give him some wins. Because I mean, it's not like Vegeta doesn't have wins under his belt, but it's just the L is really. It was to the point where I was at a
Yeah.
convention and they literally one of the Dragon Ball. I was at a convention and one of the Dragon Ball trivia questions was how many L's Vegeta took. I was like, huh?
Oh
I was like, this
my
is
god.
disrespectful. Nah, I was like, nah.
Yeah.
Now, personally, me, I would have drop kicked the whole TV screen, but I was like, you know what? I'm not even gonna do it
Yeah.
today. It's a convention. I'm not. I'm
The
not gonna be
TV
on that
lives
timing.
today.
I'm not gonna be on that timing. Um,
Hmm.
the first two arcs. I mean, yeah, it's literally just like the movies. I say you're better off like watching the movies, but maybe you can
Hmm.
watch like a hint of some stuff because there are some extra scenes in
Yeah.
there. Um,
Ooh, I wonder if there's a guide.
um. So to move on, it even got like the Chomper arc, the Universe 6 versus 7, which was actually new and fresh. Universe 6
Hmm.
was cool. Um, to be honest, we only really like. I think it was really so far we only like Hit and Kaba. Um, the rest of the ones like they had Winnie the Pooh, a Winnie the Pooh looking type of character, and then like the Metal
Hmm.
Man, and like I didn't really like those characters.
Yeah.
I did like Frost though. Frost was like he was kind of like a different type of Frieza. He's
Yes.
portrayed as a hero, but he's not actually a hero. Um,
Anti-hero cooler almost.
and then you have Hit, who was
Oh.
a major hit.
Yeah.
A pun on that.
Such a hit that people got mad.
Yeah, when Vegeta Vegeta was not ready for that one, bro. I can tell you. Um, even Goku asked for tips how to like to be a hit, and then Vegeta was like, "I can't help you with that one. I'm sorry."
Yes.
That arc was honestly good. I did like the relationship between Vegeta and Kaba.
Hmm.
The mentorship and all that, and
Teaching him how to be a better son to his real son. Oh, my heart.
and then he promised him to like introduce Vegeta to other Saiyans because there's apparently other Saiyans in
Yeah.
Universe 6, but that never gets explored, sadly.
Hmm.
So
Yeah, we can go heck off to some random guy who hates Saiyans on a decimated planet in the manga. Like, okay, yeah, that's
yeah,
what they do.
yeah. Um, I did like the Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, but technically it's
Hmm.
not canon. Like
Oh.
you know how it is with the anime and the manga. It's like, oh god.
Hmm.
That fight was good. Honestly, the arc was honestly good in my opinion. Um, my only problems was honestly just Monaka. I know Monaka was played to be like the strongest, but he's actually like a not. He's actually the weakest. But I
Right.
found that to be very. And then like Champa was a cool brother. He was a funny brother to like Beerus. Like just got this overweight
Mhm.
Beerus, just like just throwing hands with him and just he just he's just something else. And then also like Vados too, the angel.
Mhm.
Um,
Mhm.
so like so far the arcs, well, the one arc is honestly good. And then you got like, and then you got what else? Oh yeah, what am I forgetting? The Goku Black arc. Oh wait a
Oh
second. Wait, wait,
yeah.
wait, 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 wait.
Mm.
We're missing one. We're missing one. There was a purple Vegeta that made that was it's like a mini arc. It was a purple Vegeta, and they had Vegeta's original like I think the Ocean dub. I think it was like Brian Drummond. I
Yeah.
think yeah. They had him return, and that was cool, but that arc was not good. It was like 2 episodes,
It was
honestly.
another, if I recall correctly, it was another, oh, is Vegeta gonna turn on us? Like,
I'm like, oh my god, look, they got Vegeta's original voice actor. It's the over 9,000 dude. I'm like, shut up.
yes.
Nostalgia bait. Um,
Right. No, bring back Pink Hat Guy if you know who that is.
Pink Hat guy, I do
Yeah.
not.
It's literally just a guy in a field who sees Goku fly over and he's like, wow! And he was just a fan favorite of fans my age. Like,
For
the
some reason,
voice
I'm
actor
thinking.
would go to cons and we were like, oh my god, it's him! And he knew we were like over exaggerating.
For some reason, I thought he was talking about like the former guy.
Yeah,
Wait,
I think
is
that's
that
the
you
same
talking about?
guy.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
it's
it's the
actually
same guy.
it's actually yeah. I get how that's funny because like they try to deem him as like one of the most powerful Dragon Ball
His nickname
people.
changed.
Yeah. And then like I remember him like pulling a shotgun on Raditz, and then that did nothing. Um,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
that was funny.
Yes, that's it.
Um, yeah. Then they had like Vegeta with a pacifier in his mouth, and then like I don't know, it was ugh.
How many
Go
times can we repeat baby content until we're done?
repeat baby content. Wait, as in like the
Oh,
smart.
like rehashing stuff for like baby Boo, where it's just like this is just Boo powers outside of Boo, like the pacifier. Like there's constantly like reinventions of Boo powers, and it's just like stop or do Boo things. You've got two options here.
I
Meanwhile,
don't
the
know.
video games, look what I can do.
Yeah. It's head scratching overall. And then you got um, I think this is one of the most favorite ones. The Goku Black arc, man. Now this arc was something.
Ugh.
Um, I do agree that Zamasu is not. He's kind of a good villain, but not like one of the. I wouldn't put him above like Cell or Frieza, but
He's not one of the all times, yeah.
yeah, not all the time, but he's up there. Um,
Mhm.
there was a point where I'm going to be bouncing from the manga to anime, just reference it a little. There was a point where even the arc wasn't bad, but like it just kept going back and forth from like the past to the present, the past to the
Yeah.
present, and then it just
Yeah.
no wait, no, the present to the future. I meant my bad. I said past to present. Present to the
Who
future,
knows?
and then they have they embarrass Vegeta for like a bit because he turns immediately turns Super Saiyan Blue and just starts like going on Goku Black,
Yeah.
and then immediately then Goku Black just like immediately bodies him, and then you get like a Super Saiyan Rose, a Super Saiyan Rose transformation,
Yes. My
which was good,
favorite.
but it kind of made sense, but it kind of like no, actually it didn't make sense because he was like
Let me be let me be upfront about my favorite. I don't mean for critical reasons. I mean because it's pink and Goku Black is evil Goku, so it's hot. So like it's not my favorite for good reason.
I would say I was a fan of this arc and honestly the transformation in general
Yeah.
because I even made like a whole Instagram page about that, like a whole
Oh, that's
Goku Black
great.
Instagram page. I was like, yeah, I was a nerd.
I I was in there. I was in the trenches.
I think it was a good arc. I only problems was just how it ended.
It
They
was a lot of like convoluted Deus Ex Machina stuff. No, it wasn't Deus Ex Machina. Wait, yes, it was. Oh God.
and then they even had like Vegito come in. I was like, oh, he's finally,
Yes.
he's back. And then he's only there for like 5 minutes. I was like, okay, damn.
Like, why do you keep doing this to us? You know what we want.
Don't know why. I do like Vegeta's like. There was that one scene where Vegeta was like absolutely like just beating the shit out of Goku Black, and he's just like he's like just monologuing to him like, you just stole this body, like you're not an actual Saiyan. Like he was just Vegeta is the best character in the show, so it's not.
I think so, and honestly, I hate to say it, but I think it's because Toriyama hates him that he's so complex.
Yeah, because it's like because he has every right to win, but he just doesn't. It's so weird to me. It's like, oh, you have like the right power scaling, the right motivations and everything. Everything's good, and then you just somehow fumble it. Like I think it's either his pride or either the pride or his, well, mostly his pride, but usually it's also his power scaling as well. But or the villain will randomly pull something out and then automatically just like one taps Vegeta and then boom. Yeah, no problems with this arc. Just the ending, like the whole Spirit Bomb sword, and then I don't know. It felt fitting for Future Trunks to kill Zamasu, but
yes,
like it's done like in a weird way though. And then like Zamasu becomes like the universe, and then like I was like, what is going on here?
I want to say it was, it's a little bit before Cell Arc that this happens, but as Dragon Ball Z goes on and the cast narrows of who's allowed to fight, that is, we dedicate more and more time to Goku training and less time to everyone else. So even though we know Future Trunks has had the time to train, we have explicitly not been shown it in favor of our favorite marketing campaign, Goku.
Yeah, it did also. Future Trunks doesn't look as good as he did in Dragon Ball Z, as many people have said in over the years. And yes, he did lose the buffness, the jacket, and I mean he still has a jacket, but he looks skinny now. I mean, like the black beater, bro. Like the black beater, the sword. Like you just got rid of all the. Got rid of all the aura. It's gone.
Yeah,
the aura, everything is gone, and then you just
they sapped his aura and gave it to Hit. God damn.
Yeah. So no problems with that. Yeah, it's just the ending of the arc, honestly. Like, trust me, it was like a good arc. Trust me, I love like the Goku Black Zamasu arc. I do think it was apparently Goku uses Hakai in a manga, which was interesting, but I don't know. I have to like actually like read that, but this is like the anime review. But to actually like read the manga, I would be like, how did he learn that? Like I know Beerus learned it, but I was like, it's kind of random. But I was like, okay, it's cool. What else arc? I'm pretty sure after this is just the Tournament of Power, mostly.
Yeah,
is
it's
it?
just like the.
Oh yeah, and then there's
Power
also
forever.
another mini arc where it's like it was like a manga character. It's like this little, I forgot her name.
Oh, Dr. Slump's kid.
Yep, that small arc
that
was
made
actually
so many
funny.
people mad, and Dragon Ball fans are like, guys, no, it's correct. Stop, this is correct. It's okay.
I say I love it. Like I do find it funny. Go like Vegeta just getting like this. He kicks this girl, and then she comes all around the world. It just it just throws him to death. I'm like, oh my god. Then Vegeta's like opinion on like manga characters, like and like 80s gag manga character. It's funny. Even Goku goes blue for some reason. It fights.
Yeah.
It's Dragon Ball wackiness done right.
Exactly. I think it's almost a nod to Toriyama's never been afraid of the fact that Dr. Slump, I believe is the name of the comic because her dad is Dr. Slump, is there was no power scaling. Dragon Ball has power scaling issues. Dr. Slump immediately out the gate, the manga, it's the strongest cyborg child there will ever be. So, you know, it continuity, it won't work. That's why she bodies everybody.
Yeah, because I'm seeing her like roll up her arms and then like hit the ground and she cracks the earth. I'm like, huh?
Yes.
I was like,
Yeah, no
not
power
really,
scale.
I'm not really too familiar with this character, but like you just, you just did a feat that gods can do.
Yes. Right. Like, what are you doing, little girl?
Yeah. Like I said, the Dragon Ball Super anime. I trust me, I don't hate. I don't hate it, but also
Yeah.
I love it, but I also hate it somewhat. Somewhat. Just
Just enough.
right now we're just going over the arcs. I'll actually fully tell you of like the full relationships. And then I think you'll. The last arc is the Tournament of Power, which was actually really insane. I mean, what could be said? It was peak. Did it get boring at times? Did it get boring? Yes, it kind of got boring. I did not. I did not. I don't like Universe 2. That was like the love universe and stuff. And
Oh yeah. No,
and the
that
thing
was
is, I don't.
very. That was for a very specific audience.
Yeah, it just wasn't for me. Like, trust me, I feel like I would love some stuff like that where it gets a little bit more wilder, and then it gets for me. All the other universes were like they weren't bad, but they weren't like too interesting. Like I would say, obviously, like Universe 11 with Jiren. Universe 4 was interesting because they had like a small enemy where like it would just knock people out, but you can't hit it. It's so small.
Yes.
It's so small, but it hits like a fucking a brick wall. It's just, and then I hate how Piccolo got eliminated too because that was also a waste.
Yeah.
I love the Goku Jiren fights. I love Goku versus Kefla. Like, Goku slide on the on Kefla and just hits her with the cut. Kamehameha repeats 3 times. Like, oh my, like, you just had to be there.
Right.
And you got Vegeta. Even Vegeta like beating like Frost also because like Frost was like he did not like Vegeta at all. He didn't like him since day one, and Vegeta didn't like him either. Frost tried to like seal him because like Master Roshi was trying to like Frost was like Frost is like you know how the Frieza race is, very mysterious and always planning something. They try to seal Vegeta, but I mean he's the Prince of all Saiyans. You can't do that.
No.
Yeah.
He's got a wife
Yeah.
and a pink shirt.
Wait, what does the shirt say? I think I remember. I think it says.
Oh,
I can't remember off the top of my head, but I love that pink
I'll
shirt.
look it up.
That's a classic shirt. He needs to bring that back.
Oh yeah, it says bad man.
Bad man. Trust me. The Tournament of Power was really really good. Jiren may not be as liked. I personally like them, even though I wish he was just not as overpowered. Like I understand, like they was hyping him up, like
Yeah.
he's more powerful than his actual like destroyer. And I'm like, okay. And then, I mean, it shows because like Bro can literally just blink and you just like you all the way on the other side.
Yes.
I'm like, huh? You can do that just by moving your eyes? I'm like, what type of power is this? I'm like, I ain't never seen Beerus do this, but I mean, to be fair, Beerus hasn't really gone that out, but. We're gonna save the Dragon Ball comparisons for like we're not gonna get to that's gonna
For
be toxic
sure.
for real.
That's when we're like, all right, time to die. Blood food.
It's like oh we got Jiren versus Beerus, Jiren versus Broly. I'm like, oh my god, no, it's gonna start again. I think the Tournament of Power was honestly good.
Yes.
Honestly a peak arc. Trust me, it had problems and it did get boring. And the universe is
I think we needed it.
it was really needed because it was like Dragon Ball Super at its peak. Like, trust me, the Goku Black almost did that, but then when it got halfway, it was like, okay, we got the fusion, and
It
everything's
got
going.
weird.
Yeah, it got weird, and then Zeno came in, and the race it was all weird.
Yeah. We ordered an evil Goku, and what we got was not evil Goku.
They actually did this in
It was some other dude.
yeah, it was just like a random like Supreme Kai, and I was like, who's this?
Yeah. Am I supposed to know this guy and I forgot? No? Oh.
I mean, but he was kind of interesting. I mean, obviously he's like he could be considered somewhat racist, you know, like the whole mortals thing. Like, don't you dare touch me,
Yes,
you
no, that was the whole thing
mortals.
is he's racist.
He is a racist Dragon Ball villain. Trust me. We got more of those.
Trusting.
Frieza.
Oof, my
Frieza.
boy.
Frieza is the peak of racism in Dragon Ball. Holy.
Frieza, otherwise known as many trans and non-binary and queer and gays awakening.
Oh god. I think yeah, the turn power was honestly good. I do think I do think it could have been like just a bit better. Like I think it did
Yes.
get boring at times. I'm not expecting like an arc to like keep me entertained like 24/7, but I mean when you got so many fighters in one ring, like it's got to be that. But it just wasn't
There
that.
were times, I know, like, we're trying not to compare Z too much, but the thing that keeps popping into my mind when you mention boring parts is we would have 3 episodes of Charge Up and Dragon Ball, but the dialogue was interesting.
Yeah,
You know,
that's
we
the other
would.
thing. That's the other thing I gotta mention. The dialogue did not hit as much as Dragon Ball Z. I'm gonna be
Mm-hmm.
honest. I'm going to be honest. It did not hit.
Mm-hmm.
Like
You right?
Dragon Ball. One of the recent ones I came across is like Dragon Ball's it was Future Trunks versus 17 to 18, and then he was like
Yeah.
he was telling them like how like you're like angry because like you're powerless to stop me. Then like how do you think Gohan would have felt? You know, when y'all was ganging up on him, but now I got the power. So, like, you know, like the lines hit it though. In Dragon Ball Super, it just didn't hit. Like some
Right.
lines did hit, obviously. Some moments did hit. Like there was even a moment where Master Roshi almost like died in a Gen of Power, and then like I was like, Goku's like, let me
Yeah.
go. And he's like, I was like, oh, I was like, they're gonna kill him.
Oh,
And then like yeah, but like, I feel like the dialogue
chills.
just did not hit. It
No.
felt the dialogue felt more natural. It felt like the voice actors being more themselves with the characters, but
Yeah.
it just didn't feel like right. Like there would be some moments I can't really point them out in Dragon Ball Super, but there would be some moments in anime where someone would say something and I would be like, huh? Like some lines would feel off. Like it would
Right.
really feel off.
There was like, there was stuff that was just like said, like, oh yes, this is how this power works. Where in another Dragon Ball, it would have been like, we think this is how the power works. This is all the information we've got together. What do you think? And there would be a dialogue, but in Super, sometimes it would be like, yeah, here's the solution. Like with Jiren, it was just like, here's the solution after being told for countless episodes, we don't have a plan.
Yeah, and the dialogue also annoys me because, especially the term of the power, like they're like, "Oh my God, Goku just did this. Vegeta just
Yeah.
did this." Like, hey, do you know what's going on the screen? Because I don't know if you know, but I know what's going on the screen. And then Krillin and Tien are just going back and forth, telling us what we already know. It's all on the screen. Why do you have to talk about it? We see it.
Yeah, it was an excuse to utilize the cast that they had left behind. Like, okay, if you're gonna do that, then say something new.
It's
Like,
like, if you
literally,
was a
like I just said,
disappointment-
have a theory.
If you didn't do anything in the ring, I don't need your commentary. Like I love
True.
Krillin, Tien, and all of them, and Master Roshi, but they talked too much. They
So
talked
much.
way more than they showed battle, and I did not like that.
Yes, it's called So there's this term in any kind of writing called show don't tell, and that's where you show Goku, you know, talking himself about his Kaioken instead of Master Roshi telling us about his this Kaioken.
Like honestly, one of the things that's popped up in my head was Vegeta's speech to like Jiren. Like Jiren's like, "Oh, your arrogance is like your downfall." He's like, "Yeah, I am arrogant. I'm the prince of all." So like I love that because I
Lex
love.
Luthor?
What do you mean, Lex Luthor?
Spoilers, guys. We're not gonna tell you more.
Superman. Oh, a Superman review would go hard.
Yes.
And then he's just telling them like Vegeta. He's just telling Vegeta like your arrogance is like too much. Like it's what's holding you back. And then he's like, yeah, I'm a prince of all Saiyans. Like he was just the dialogue just hit it different. And there was only like a few times. I'm not expecting like the quote every single thing someone
Right.
says, or everything to be like groundbreaking, or just like, oh my god, I'm gonna repeat this quote for like the rest of my life. But it's like
Sure.
we need a more of that. Like I feel like Dragon Ball Super, it lead it into like the original Dragon Ball's like comedy. I would say
Mhm.
definitely, but there are times where like it try to blend both Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z,
Yeah.
but it just kind of didn't work. And so honestly,
It's one of those things where I don't think it can fully work. Dragon Ball has developed an incredibly different personality since Dragon Ball. Is a different story. Does the story start this story? Yes. But the lightheartedness of Dragon Ball doesn't. First of all, actually, let me take that back a bit. The lightheartedness of Dragon Ball does not belong in the Tournament of Power. Give me that everywhere except the Tournament of Power. Everyone's lives are in danger forever.
yeah, like you could literally get erased. Like you're done.
Yeah.
Um,
Mhm.
yeah. So like honestly, what are like your full thoughts like on Tournament of Power? Like I'm pretty sure there's like a bunch I'm leaving out because like this thing had like 30, 40 episodes. Like Tournament of Power was like the longest,
Yeah.
one of the longest arcs in Dragon Ball.
It was long. Tournament of Power, I feel like, is a lot of tug of war. It's one of those things where I'm kind of like, as a concept, I think it's really cool, but then I keep remembering that the fact that we're here is because Goku chose to press a button he shouldn't have pressed, and then immediately after that told the God Creator and its duo, I want to fight something stronger. And, the other thing is, Super's really weird because it blends this Dragon Ball and Z thing again within Goku himself as a character. We will see a Goku, we will see a dumb and smart version of Goku in the same time, to the point where you can't even tell when he's being sassy at times. I mean, there's people who think Goku is dumber than he is because of Super.
Yeah, and Super's more modern too. Like it's in a modern like
Right.
thing, so represents it really heavily. But yeah,
Exactly, yeah.
yeah. Keep going.
Oh gosh, yeah. So, I, when I like something, I will give it more passes than I should. I really liked Tournament of Power, even when there were people like who I felt were critical of it as well, would be more critical. But it's the ending that just completely breaks down, or at least what we have of the ending. We've got these solutions that come out of nowhere. I think there's a solution that's just like one of the Universe 7 audience members shouts it out. No, wait, they can't hear, can they? Um well, anyways, like the Jiren thing, like I mentioned, it goes from we don't know how to beat him, and then all of a sudden Goku's like, wait, I figured it out. Wait, no, that's true. Oh gosh. Okay, I haven't watched enough. That was Super Saiyan Ultra that required beating Jiren's ass.
Yeah, because he had to really tap
Okay.
into Ultra Instinct just to beat him.
Yes. So I think that's my major disappointment with Dragon Ball Super is, and I think it's an issue that's been alluded to already, which is like the forms in Super, they didn't hit as hard, you know? Like,
Yeah.
I hate Dragon Ball GT, and the forms hit better.
Yeah,
Um,
like trust me, we like everybody's like we hate Dragon Ball GT, but
Right.
Super Saiyan 4, they hit different.
Like, yeah, let's go! Yeah, that's why we all stuck around, was that. So I think the landings, they just didn't stick the landing in Super over and over and over again. So we'd be having the best time ever, and then it'd be like, here's the solution. I
Like,
can't think of an example, but yeah, I mean,
Trust me,
other than
there's
the
there-
Jiren.
there's a
No, because
lot
the
of
Jiren thing I was wrong about.
there's a lot of examples. It's like
Yeah.
just leave it up to Goku. He's gonna find a new transformation or
Oh!
something. Something's gonna happen.
I remember one. Show don't tell, and the dynamite gets dropped on the table to solve things. Back to no, we're on Tournament of Power. Okay, well, I don't have a Tournament of Power example. I'm getting all worked up. But in Goku Black, Zamatsu just appears from nowhere, and then they get the solution out of nowhere, which was we told on you all along off screen. What? Why didn't you show me telling on them on screen? Like, you did it in 10 minutes to tell us that that's what you did. You could have done it in, it's funny. I hate to, this is going to be a crazy example. Like, seriously crazy. So, in Twilight, one of the worst things that ever happens in Twilight is the werewolf lore. We've waited 4 books for true werewolf lore at this point. We've got pages and pages and pages across the series of vampire lore. It's 1 page. I don't mean both sides of the page for werewolf lore. I mean it's printed on 1 page, and that's it. That's the
That's it.
vibe that a lot of drops in Super give.
Yeah, it's not like I feel like there are some things like they when they do talk, it's just the spectators. It's just like
Yeah.
that's when you get like the most dialogue. Like even when Goku shows up with Frieza, everybody's like, "Wait a second, why you got Frieza here? Why is he here?" And he's
Right.
like he's like, "I'm sorry, I'm sorry." And it's like Goku is just like such a dumb
Yeah.
person. Like they didn't ruin him like completely.
Yeah.
Actually they did ruin him completely.
Yeah,
But
they grounded it.
his battle IQ was still there though. But
Yes.
man,
Super Goku basically forgets he has a family,
yeah.
um, and that and the writers seem to have forgotten that Goku cares about his family.
Yeah,
Goku,
remember when we got all like the Chi Chi and Gohan and
ugh,
well, not the Goten moments because Goten was born like really like at the end of Z, but remember we got like all the
yes,
family moments between them like Goku and Gohan. Like
mm-hmm,
I remember him like just laying back like on the grass chilling, or like
yes,
fun interactions between Goku and Chi Chi. That's not there.
yes.
Super, it's not. Super says,
Oh, they hate each other.
Chi Chi who?
Yeah,
Oh man. Um. Oh yeah, that's
and they don't
actually
even know that Chi Chi's been a baddie since ever.
and like she is a lucky. Actually, both are lucky to each other.
They
Honestly.
are. Yeah,
Um.
because she would kill a normal man. They retconned the Ox King. She's basically an Oni. Originally, she's some kind of humanoid if you go to the wiki now, but
Yeah, she is
yeah, like
strong.
she's the only. She could not handle a human man because she would break him.
Yeah, I remember like just watching the Jugger. I watched it. I know it's not canon, but I watched the DBZ Broly movie, the original.
Oh yeah.
When she just yells at Goku, it's like a whole crowd of people just waiting behind her, and she yells, and then everybody just like falling back. I'm like, come on.
Yes.
Like you
Like
cannot.
damn.
Like Goku is the perfect match because he can handle that. Because if
Mhm.
you're a normal person,
Yes.
you're not handling that personally.
I think he likes it too.
Yeah,
There's no way.
no, trust me. Even Super now, he definitely likes
Mhm.
it.
Hee hee hee.
um, yeah, the story and how does it hold up to past Dragon Ball arcs? I mean, the arcs here like aren't as bad. I do think they really offer something to like if you're like a
Mhm.
new Dragon Ball fan, you go like, oh, it was interesting. Like, let me go back and like watch the
Yes.
previous Dragon Ball stuff. I think the arcs hold up. Um, I also have the music and how amazing it is. Honestly, Dragon Ball Super's
Mhm.
music, oh my god! Like,
Ugh.
I already love anime soundtracks as it is. Like, come on.
Right.
I love Jiren's theme. I love Vegeta versus it was a Vegeta versus Topo when he. I thought Vegeta was gonna die because he did like the the Majin Blue like explosion like technique, and I was
Yes.
like, are they gonna kill him? They can't do that in the tournament power, but they didn't. But thank God. Um,
Mhm.
I love the Dragon Ball. I think the Dragon Ball themes do hold up. It's not like
Yeah.
Head Chala or Dragon Soul, but
Ugh.
I do think it holds up. It's not as classic or as good as those, but it's
Mhm.
almost as good.
Yeah.
Um,
You have to be like Macross to have a good OST at the
yeah,
time.
I still think Dragon Soul is like the best Dragon Ball theme, most likely, in my opinion. Like I love Dragon Soul. Um, and then you have problems with the series and the power scaling. Oh boy. I already talked about the problems. Now the power scaling is a bit weird, mainly because there are like moments where you have Android 17 going up against Goku, and
Yeah.
Goku goes in blue, and then he's going on par with that. But I'm like, Android 17 has been on a farm. Like he's been not on a farm, but like with an island with animals. Like where do you get this? Like this
Yeah.
guy, like it's kind
Also,
of weird.
the androids are nerfed.
Yeah,
They're superhumans, but they are explicitly not the androids that Jiro designed.
yeah. So like it makes it even more like head scratching. And then everyone brings up like the Goku Super Saiyan Blue versus Krillin, like the Kamehameha. I'm like, the only way I could defend that is like Goku was like holding back heavily. Because obviously if he used like
Yeah,
full God power, he's blowing Krillin away. Um,
right. There's a little bit of one of the kind of power scale like oh god, I can't word. The thing that partly kept the power scale in check in Tournament of Power is they knew they had to save some of their power for the end. My only excuse for Krillin is that he has known Goku since his entire training period. He knows when Goku's gonna blink. But in canon, he was probably holding back because, Toriyama hates us.
And plus, like, it started off as like base form, so like it makes sense how Krillin was able to keep up with Goku. I mean, as much training as Goku was doing, he still kept up.
Yeah. But this weird part where when Krillin's like, I feel like it's more important to be with my family than train, and she's like, no, abandon your family to train, and like hits him in front of their child, and I'm like, listen, I know that we do slapstick in this show, but like, what the hell was that?
What the hell just happened?
Right.
There's some weird moments there. There was even one where not Goku, Krillin even had like it was like another girl, not his daughter Marin, but it was like another blue haired girl named Marin, and that was like a whole weird subplot.
God only knows.
What else? Also put instead of giving us movies, Dragon Ball Season 2. Now we haven't got that many movies yet. We only got like 2, the Broly movie and the superhero movie. And also, I hate the title. Why is it called Dragon Ball Superhero? Just call it Dragon Ball Superhero. So stupid.
You got a great point. Or just call it Dragon Ball S.
Yeah, do something better.
Yeah. So Sailor Moon had a super arc that was called Super long before this, and they shortened it to Sailor Moon S.
Yeah.
Like it's already there.
You literally just make a simple decision, make a simple task, and boom.
Boom.
I also have I'm getting to like the 3 downs, the 3 lists, and so far this is going great. I mean, where we at 48 minutes? Like it's going great.
Yeah.
Missed potential for characters and what could have been done better. Gohan was kind of done justice. I ain't gonna lie. He had his moments in a Tournament of Power. Trust me. Piccolo was also done justice. Tien was not done justice. Krillin was not done justice. Master Roshi was somewhat done justice because apparently in the manga he was going toe to toe with Jiren for a bit, and I was like, what?
Yeah.
One of the weird ones I want to mention is like Boo. Honestly, because I love like who doesn't love Boo?
That was so weird. Like, oh, we're just gonna take away Boo because he's too strong.
Yeah, because they literally made him skinny and train for the Tournament of Power, and it was like, he just went back to sleeping. I was like, huh?
Okay, thanks Dragon Ball. I guess I hate it.
And the thing is, I watched the video on that literally today. Like, they could have used him because he can take physical hits. Like, physical hits do not mean nothing to him at all.
And he's not smart, and he doesn't have Hercule or Satan to tell him what to do. So, like, he would have been perfectly balanced because he's a freaking idiot when he's good.
And he could absorb people. Like, of course, when he's absorbing people, he's not going to actually kill them, but he's just absorbing their power. But, like, I don't know. Like, I didn't hate Frieza in the Tournament of Power, but he kind of just didn't.
No, I loved that. That was all I could have asked for, frankly.
He just didn't do anything like that. I mean, Frieza did like some.
He did sulk and lurk around. That's true.
I did like his fight with.
He's like, heh, I will survive the Tournament of Power somehow without allies.
Yeah, and then call him the monkeys, and you know, being the typical Frieza.
He's my everything. Or actually, I believe so. We can call him he, but the cool thing about Frieza is that his pronouns are gender neutral. Frieza's actual pronoun is Frieza. So like it's like these queer coded characters in Dragon Ball are real, and they're not like, by the time we get to Whis, it is a fact that they're not making fun of queers, because Whis is queer. By the start, we have Dragon Ball, we have a terrible queer people. He is one of the worst villains in the entire series, like, as a human.
Boy.
General Blue, which even his name is one of the biggest puns in the series. He's blue humor. Which refers to, like, the mom.
Oh.
So, like, the representation from Frieza is real, and it just brings me such joy.
Yeah.
Can you tell I'm gay?
I already been knowing, so.
He been knowed.
Yeah, it's I don't know. It could have been anyone. It could have been Future Trunks, honestly. Who I didn't wish wasn't in it, was Master Roshi. I mean, I think they made it clear that he's not, like, on par with things. Like, trust me, he has some good moments in there. He eliminated, like,
he's only several hundreds years old.
Yeah. Could have used Yamcha. I mean, as bad as Yamcha has gotten over this series, like, once Dragon Ball ended, he just has not been seen the light of day. But I feel like they could have done something. Like, Yamcha is a good fighter. Like, those people wasn't that strong. Like, he could have had some eliminations, but oh well.
I don't know. I guess I have to look into if there's more characters that Toriyama disliked, and I wonder if there's a pattern we can find where, like, oh, this is why you were nerfed and not you.
Yeah, just like how, like, remember... Well, actually, I was going to bring up Tien. Well, Tien was mostly relevant in, like, the original Dragon Ball, because he was, like, going toe-to-toe. He was going toe-to-toe with, like, I think Piccolo, honestly, Piccolo, Yamcha, and Goku. Basically, all three.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's... The power scaling that happened in Z was completely unnecessary, and we have been stuck with the illness of it the entire time, and I guess they don't know how to cure it anymore, which is... Oh no, the humanoids are vaguely relevant to the aliens. Like, why aliens gotta be the only strong people? Now this is sounding weird.
And it only gets, not even just gets weirder, but it only gets worse as Dragon Ball goes on. Also have on my second thing is underutilized transformations, which is the original Super Saiyan God. Remember the original Super Saiyan God? Red hair.
The best.
Had the best. Like, actually had a purpose. Was supposed to be something more, but then it got flushed out for some reason. Like, it just got flushed down a toilet and never seen the light of day. Now Super Saiyan Blue is just everywhere.
Yeah. And it hurts because in Z, for all of its pacing issues, we always got a new form at a good time. And that form didn't just disappear unless it was like Super Saiyan 2 only comes back every once in a while, but that's because since the beginning it has been an unstable form.
Because, like, every form makes sense. Like Super Saiyan, the original Super Saiyan. For the time it came out, it made sense. Super Saiyan 2 was mostly used, like, just, like, a big upgrade to, like, not only defeat Cell, but also, like, just, like, another level. And then Super Saiyan 3 was just, like, going beyond. Like, these transformations mattered, and Super Saiyan God mattered. And Super Saiyan Blue just didn't.
Yeah, it's like the only reason we have Tournament of Power is Super Saiyan God. That's the only reason.
And I like the original Super Saiyan God. I don't hate Super Saiyan Blue. It's just that it's not... Just doesn't make... It's not the fact that it doesn't make any sense. It's just not really... It's just there.
It's not distinct in any way.
Like, sure, you can say, like, oh, the original Super Saiyan guy is, like, Goku with, like, base form with red hair, but, like, just that look and the aura around it really makes it, like... And the fact that I went toe-to-toe with Beerus, like... I mean, sure, Beerus wasn't going all out, but still, like...
Right.
It has something. Meanwhile, Blue is just...
An ocean fight happened!
And then Blue never wins any... I think Blue never wins any fights, I think.
Yeah, because
it never does.
Blue is basically the now that you pointed out, the only point of blue is to precursor Ultra. It's not even to follow red. It's explicitly to precursor Ultra.
Yeah, so it was just there. I did like Ultra Instinct. Ultra Instinct made sense because
Yes.
not only did it come at a perfect time, it lets you know about its history, like all like the angels are constant
Yeah.
in Ultra Instinct, and like the gods can learn it too. And then like
Oh,
there's a
so
level
cool.
where you can like master it. And then like the movements of the like everything you can
Yeah.
say about Ultra Instinct, you cannot say about Super Saiyan Blue. And I don't mind Super
Mhm.
Saiyan Blue, but like I said before, it is useless. It is there. Um,
Yeah.
and then when he masters Ultra Instinct, I mean, sure, like you prefer like the original than the white hair, but either or, it still
Yeah.
works. Um,
Well, the cool thing about the white hair artistically is, I don't know if you know, but we get Super Saiyan because Toriyama's manga assistant he needed a break from filling in all that black hair, man. He said, "Is there anything we can do to give me a break from black hair?" And Toriyama said, Super Saiyan. And everybody said, "Thank you, sir."
I was like, give him a paycheck.
Give that man a paycheck.
Give him a raise.
Yeah. So, like, on the one hand, yeah, it's just white, but on the other hand, artistically, it is literally an evolution of Super Saiyan.
Yeah, and it makes it like not only just like Ultra Instinct, but it masters it, and it shows like the
Yes.
speed increases, like
Mhm.
everything makes sense. And Super Saiyan Blue just does
Yeah.
not do that. And if we're talking movies wise, I mean, it's supposed to be like just Dragon Ball Super anime review, but like even with
Mhm.
transformations like Black Frieza, Orange Piccolo, and Beast
Yeah.
Gohan, like these transformations just do not hit. I mean, someone
Yeah.
explained how Orange Piccolo makes sense, but then I was like, explain how Beast Gohan makes sense. And then he was like, nah. He's like, he didn't have nothing for that. And I get,
It's it's a correction for a problem that should have never existed.
because it's literally Beast Gohan is literally Super Saiyan 2 Gohan as a teenager.
Right.
They literally had like the red line. I'm just talking about the movie at this point, but they literally had like a red line, and Gohan goes like,
Mhm.
powers up, And the last thing on my list I got is mention a Broly movie, which was obviously
Mhm.
amazing. I mean,
10
what
out
can
of 10. 11 out of 10.
9,000 out of 9,000.
9,000 out of 9,000.
9,000.
Yes.
Man, I mean, what can I say? I mean, Broly as a character. I mean, usually the original Broly was like, oh, like just a pure like Black Air Force energy, basically. Like, bro
Mhm.
was out for blood. I'd like their new take on the Broly. Um, there were some like, unfortunately, they had to change voice actors for Broly, like
Yeah.
the original like Vic, sadly.
Yeah. It's like a
But they did get Johnny Young Bosch, which is the voice of
yeah.
Ichigo, which he doesn't do bad. He doesn't sound too bad from as Broly. I do think the problem with like my problem with like his voice, honestly, is that it's kind of
Yeah.
a bit too recognizable. Like
Okay.
when I hear him as like Tomioka in Demon Slayer, I'm like my mind immediately goes to like Ichigo. And I
Right.
understand he's like flipping, trying to do something unique with the voices, but I do think it's kind of just a bit too recognizable. But overall, he's like a good voice
Yeah.
actor. I don't blame him. Um,
He's probably getting typecast. There's
true.
actually voice actors even in Japan where they struggle. Like there's one of the main like guys who does like the deep voiced antagonist in Japanese. That dude couldn't get any work other than that for freaking project after project. So like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I know Johnny Young Bosch is a physical actor first, so he could be getting typecast. Hopefully he's not getting used to his role because I would really hate to see someone who's not experienced enough go into roles like Broly and Ichigo. For as much as I hate on Bleach, it is a significant historical moment in anime and
Yeah.
stays as such.
Yeah, I didn't mind that. Um, I do think he could just be like a bit more distinct though, but I think he could like
Yeah.
carry that out. I think he can carry it out. I think he has it. Um, Dragon Ball Super Broly movie. It was amazing. My favorite fight would probably, definitely, not even probably, just definitely had to be Gogeta versus Broly. I mean, come on.
Mhm.
Gogeta is
Mhm.
canon. Like they was.
Finally.
I do wish they didn't like show like the actual like the trailer for it revealing Gogeta,
Right.
but they had to because people would have leaked it overalls. Like they know how the internet works. Like
Mm-hmm.
come on.
They do.
Gogeta versus Broly, amazing. I mean, Gogeta's canon. It's awesome, awesome fusion. I love both fusions, but
Mm-hmm.
I do love Gogeta just a bit more, cause of that vest. Like that vest, like goes really hard.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Um, love the fight. I love how they break the dimension. Like the fight was
Mm-hmm.
insane. Like you can only
Yes.
imagine. Like this is what Dragon Ball Super needs to look like. This is what it needs to
Right.
be. Um, I do think it's just that flat out like it's just like the original Broly movie too. Like where there's just half
Mm-hmm.
like the first half of the movie is just like them talking, and the second half is just like straight hands. Like you got Vegeta. Vegeta goes at Broly, stops. Goku's like, "Hey, let me get a turn." All right, then he stops.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Okay, let's fuse." And then like it's just a flat out just like a brawl. And I do love the funny moment between like Frieza, and then Goku like Goku Vegeta's like running away from Broly, and then like have fun Frieza, and then like he just gets a molly wop for like 30, like a whole hour actually, because they're trying to do the fusion. They're trying to do the fusion, and it keeps failing, so they gotta work. They have to wait another 30 minutes, and then you just cut to like Frieza just bop 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 like literally against the concrete, just dying. Like he's going. He's like, all right, I'm going to Frieza. That does nothing.
Nothing. Oh, so good.
I
love that
do
movie.
love the joke about like the Frieza wanted to join, not wanted to join, but wanted to grow taller, and then like Bulma wanted to live longer. Like
Oh, so good.
these Dragon Ball wishes are just getting out of hand. Like this is the power of the gods. Like why are you doing this?
Yeah. At least it's been out of hand for a long time. That
Yeah.
first panty wish, man.
Oh
Freaking
my
what's his
gosh.
name?
Oolong.
Oolong, one of my favorite characters. He shouldn't be, but one of my favorites.
It's just him and his voice actor too. Like he has a distinct voice where like
Yes.
you just immediately knows it's him.
Ah,
He's funny, bro.
I'm
Yeah,
scared.
you don't get enough side characters in Dragon Ball Super, bro. Like
It's true. You can't give us something this good and take it away, man.
man.
If I had to give one criticism of Broly, oh, go ahead.
No, you can go ahead. You can go ahead and give it criticism.
It's the romantic subplot. That's the only thing. I understand why they did it, but I think I would have much preferred it to be a platonic relationship because that would have just intensified what's-her-name's compassion for Broly.
I'm talking about Chilai.
Chila, yeah, because
I
I
kind
don't.
of saw it as a friend type of thing, but
Yeah.
I did get vibes of like maybe they could, but nah.
Like a little. It was only a little for. So there's this thing where, in theory, a really good movie formula has a romantic subplot. So from like a writing perspective, even just maybe it was shipping bait. Maybe there was nothing but shipping bait, and I'm
Yeah.
just out of my mind.
But there are some hints at that. I can't lie. I do understand
Yeah.
what you can like. There are
I
some hints.
think for sure she's not doing it because she wants him. I think that's a fact.
I think mainly we just got to see it as like a friend type of like she's
Yeah.
like looking out for him, and I'm
I
hoping.
think also she might know he's mentally not old enough for her.
Yeah. At that point, yeah, because Broly's like young.
Yeah,
At
he's
least-
basically an infant.
Yeah. Pretty much like a. Well, I wouldn't want to call him a caveman. That's too disrespectful.
Yeah.
But he's somewhat like a caveman.
A little bit. Ugh, his father had bad intentions, but if he had just survived, Broly wouldn't be in this predicament. But if Broly wasn't in this predicament, we wouldn't have Broly movies, so.
But it's like the Frieza just like being the actor he is. It's like, oh look, Broly, he got hit by a straight energy blast. And it's like what, father? Ah!
You piece of shit!
It's like Frieza, man, you win actor of the year, man. That's your award
Yes,
right there.
my king.
I did love Vegeta versus Broly's fight though. Vegeta versus Broly was my second favorite fight.
Yes.
And then Goku versus Broly was also good. I like the camera work they did with it though, and also just seeing like Goku just get the Hulk Loki treatment, just
Yes.
throws him like left, right, just throws him, spins him in the air like a gorilla. Like he's literally a cave.
Mhm.
He is a caveman. He just
Yeah.
like just.
Bop. It was honestly a lot of ass beatings that we were waiting for a long time. I apologize. I curse a lot. Should I like say butt beatings?
It's fine. You could just like let a few, like it's kind of a
Yeah,
bit of a habit, so just like let a few in
yeah.
there. It doesn't matter.
I'm getting better at it. My mother was a sailor.
Trust
Not
me,
for real.
I've had that life. Yeah, it was honestly like just to shut the Vegeta haters up. It's like, oh, but Goku never really gets beat up like that. I'm like, shut up, bro.
Right.
Just caveman this dude, man. Get out of here.
Oh, I loved that. So good, dude. I think the Broly movie was what we all saw in the original Broly movies. Because everybody I know basically has the same opinion that yeah, this was the correct course of action. Um, I I always one of the reasons we love Broly, all of us, I think, is because we've always known his potential. We've always known
Yes.
that this is the way the story should go. I feel like the directors, 2, 3 in, there were a lot of weird decisions, and I almost feel like they were trying to correct previous decisions, but the only way to do it's a reboot.
And they done it right.
They done it
Like they
right.
make him like a good character. There was even a point where, well, a little nod to the manga where he even controls his powers. So I'm like, okay, you gotta
Yeah.
see it because we gotta get it animated. There's so much stuff that's not animated
Mhm.
that we gotta get there.
Yes.
So much, but yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say about Dragon Ball Super so far. Like, yeah, that's pretty much
Right.
it. Um, is there any other thoughts you wanna like break up?
I think I had one, but honestly, I've been having too much fun to remember. I gotta take a notebook next time.
Yeah, I already got my notes like right next to me. I'm like, hold on, let me look at the list, make sure I don't forget anything.
Check.
I'm pretty sure
Mhm.
I'm gonna be looking at this video. I'm like, wait, I forgot that one thing.
I
No,
forgot.
and then just like
Yeah.
just like edits an audio clip in it.
Right. Oh, that's honestly really good. You could do what people always do. Editor Dion here.
I'm like, hey, editor D out here. Oh, I forgot something
Oh, I love that.
right. But for that, it's gonna wrap up this Dragon Ball Super Broly. Dragon Ball Super
Yeah.
anime review. And Dragon Ball Super anime review and Broly, basically.
Yes, just a little.
Like I said, Dragon Ball. I mean, I hold it in my heart. I mean, it's my favorite
Mhm.
anime. I'm always here to defend it. I'm not gonna be like toxic. I want to defend it in the right way.
Right.
Um,
For sure.
I love his like honestly, I love his existence. I love the
Mhm.
cast, animation, and most of all, Toriyama, like Kira Toriyama. Like,
Yes.
gotta really thank him for like it's a simple story done right at times. I
Yeah.
know each series has its problems, but it's done so right. It has its own like humor and stuff. Like it's amazing. Um, how the influence is not even the influence, just like the impact at this point.
Yes.
Influence and everything is it's good. Um, are there any closing thoughts that you want to say?
Um, yeah, thank you so much. This was awesome. I love the opportunity to talk about this media we all love so much. And I hope that they make more Dragon Ball Super, but it's not as bad as that next manga arc.
Yeah. Oh, I heard stories about it. I don't know if it's going. I
It's
don't know for sure. Whew.
oof.
I
Oof.
still don't like Black Frieza. At least unless they're gonna explain it, I still don't like
Yeah.
it to this day. Honestly, I'm gonna close it
They
with
they
that one.
really didn't say anything, huh? Yeah, let's close it there.
Yeah, because literally he just pops up. You know what? Actually, that's manga. We're talking about the manga at this point. No, no,
True.
that's for
True.
another day. I
Yes.
want to thank you for joining me on this friendly
Of
little
course.
review, Heathen. Um, and I want to say, God bless you. Have a good day. And honestly, to you who's watching this, I want you to have a good day. And
Mhm.
now we are out.